Hi guys. So it's the 3-year anniversary of Dork on Demand. And I'm not gonna have anything special this time with me and quips from Monkey or anything, because I want this one to be a little more serious, a little more personal. So where even begin? So at the 2-year anniversary mark last year, I had so much I wanted to work on, but I wasn't able to do it because of a lot of stuff from school. And, there's a lot of stuff I was trying to write that I never got done, and it kind of bummed me out that I wasn't able to get as much done as I wanted. Well, this past summer, I was really wanting to change that. Me and one of my friends, Xavier, who you might know on the channel as Dr. Thunder and RC Cola Man, or Numpty Numbskull and I Can't Believe It's Not Aliens, we were planning out this big thing, and we were super excited for it, and we were going to film it. And before we did that, I was like, okay, just to get me back into writing, I'm gonna make live action VeggieTales 3, because the live action VeggieTales videos for me are super easy to write because they don't have to make sense. They're just supposed to be, a weird bizarro parody of VeggieTales, right? So I write live action VeggieTales 3, and then I film it on July 7th, film all of it, and I was planning to edit that and release it within a few days after that. Well, the next day, as I was driving in the morning, dropping someone off at work, I was driving back to my house, and a stop sign appeared that I didn't notice in time. And I wasn't distracted, but somehow I didn't notice it until it was too late. And I tried to stop, but I got hit by an oncoming car, and my car was totaled, and I broke my femur on my left side. And it's been a little over 2 months since then. And it's been a challenge. I was in the hospital for like a week, and then after that I was at a rehab center for 11 days. And there were a lot of really hard things for me to go through there. I had a lot of, pain in my leg the day of the accident, muscle spasms everywhere. I've never broken a bone before, and the femur is apparently the biggest and strongest bone in the body, so that was scary. But they got me all fixed up. I was on a walker for a bit, now I'm on a cane, and within a few weeks, it seems like I won't need to use my cane anymore. And that's great. And I'm slowly getting back to normal. I'm feeling better every day. But the reason I'm saying all this is I had so much planned that I wasn't able to do yet. Live action VeggieTales 3 did eventually come out. I finished editing it while I was at rehab and uploaded it during that time as well. And that was good, but it's also a really weird reminder for me that that's how my life was like before my accident. But that accident really taught me a lot. It reminded me how many people really care about me. The outpour of love from so many friends and family and people I know that I haven't talked to in a long time was overwhelming. And it gave me a great appreciation for that. It gave me a great appreciation for my family. I feel closer to my girlfriend now. I have a girlfriend, by the way. Wink. And that part, it was so great. It really sucks that I had to endure this accident for that to happen, but that part's good. And it also has really, reminded me life is short. Because apparently a day or two, I think, after my accident, another guy got into a similar situation as I am. I'm pretty sure he was even hit on the same side. And he died. And to be clear, the person who hit me, they're okay. They weren't hurt at all. I think their car's damaged, but sorry. Just wanted to let you guys know that too. But yeah, that other guy in that separate accident died. And in rehab, I met a guy who got into a motorcycle accident and his left leg got amputated. And so, first I'm incredibly grateful that I'm keeping my leg and that I'll be able to walk normally again. But again, it's reminding me life is short, it can end at any time. And so it's made me really think about all the things that I'm doing with my life. It's like I'm trying not to hold back anymore with certain things that I can be hesitant over. And I'm trying not to drag my feet on videos anymore. Because I think I get writer's block a lot. Because I always worry about how it's going to turn out. And I know the advice that a lot of writers give is just keep writing. If it's bad, you can change it later, but you just need to get into the groove. But I don't think I really grasped that. But now I'm just thinking, I really do want to make these creative projects. Regardless of whether or not they get any views, whether or not my channel ever gets monetized, no matter how many subscribers I get. I mean, my most popular video is just a dumb thing with SpongeBob text-to-speech that I made for a class. But it doesn't matter to me anymore. I would love for my channel to grow, and if it does, awesome, and I'll work on it, but I really should just focus on the creative projects that I want to make. And there is a lot that I still want to make. So, Live Action VeggieTales 3 came out in mid-July, I think? And I don't know when my next video will come out. At least my next big short film thing, because I want to be able to not be on my cane anymore for whatever characters I play. It would be really weird for any of them to be using a cane suddenly. But I am working on stuff. And I'm hoping that it will excite the people who do watch my videos. The thing I was talking about that me and my friend Xavier have been planning out, that is like my big focus right now. And in a second, I'm going to show you guys a teaser trailer that I made for it. But before I do that, I also want to say I'm going to probably try to branch out a bit more in my content. I've talked about this before, but I've considered, talking about like video games and movies and TV, because that's stuff that also really interests me. And I don't want to make any promises with that, because, I think often I get ambitious and I try to make promises I can't keep for videos, and unless I'm certain that I'm going to stick it through to the end, I try not to make any promises like that anymore. But for the thing Xavier and I are planning, I am very confident that that's something that is going to come to fruition. But, yeah, so I might be doing different types of content in between my big projects. And so, personally, I'm okay with that, I want this YouTube channel to reflect me. And I'm not just someone who makes these weird videos about soda and butter substitutes. I'm very passionate about video games and TV, especially cartoons. and movies. And probably other things too. And so this channel is going to be a lot of things, probably. But 3 years in, I'm becoming more okay with that. I used to think I wanted my channel to be focused on one thing. Because, you know, I don't want it to seem unfocused. And while I still understand that risk about it being unfocused, I just want to make more content. I really want to keep sharpening my skills in YouTube when it comes to filming and editing, writing, and audio, especially since that's my major here at Oklahoma Baptist University. I don't know if I ever mentioned this. I used to be a ministry major, and now that's my minor. My major now is journalism and mass communication, the media emphasis. And I hope that with everything I've learned, I can keep using it to develop these videos and make them better. And I think making more things this year, this is my final year at OBU, will be good practice too. Sorry that I'm rambling. I do this a lot. I didn't write a script for this. But I just wanted to be honest. My channel's gone in weird directions since it started. I tried making OBU college vlogs at the beginning, and that didn't pan out. And then in the last one, it was supposed to set up a weird story where all my vlogs would from then on be fictional, where I was going to save the world, and I ended up not doing that. And then I got rebranded to Dork on Demand because Doke is a horrible name, and I love the name, but, you know, I was hoping it would launch me into new stuff, and it hasn't. Tried starting Super Mario Quest, which is something I still eventually want to do. I just don't know how much time I really have yet to do that. But, I mean, if you really like Super Mario Quest, just know I do want to eventually work on it again. Even if it's not a priority at the moment. I've done a lot of things with Dork on Demand over the past 3 years, and, you know, besides a few videos that have gotten, like, decently popular, like my SpongeBob one, or like the first 2 live action VeggieTales are also decent for my channel size. I know that I'm still very small and very niche. And that's okay. There was part of me that used to want YouTube as a career. Like, but for me, it's not YouTube as much as it is making content, which is what I love to do. And I don't know if I'll ever make money off of that. But my hope is, no matter what, I will still love doing it. So, before I ramble again, here is the teaser for the big thing that me and Xavier have been working on, with music that is made by a good friend of mine, who I will credit in the description. This teaser isn't anything magnificent, but I hope it will still excite you if you've been watching my videos. So, here it is. Let's do the snap thing to transition to it. Here it is. My life was changed by a legendary cereal. One that combines mediocre cereal pieces with a hearty dose of cleverly shaped marshmallows. It is
my duty to protect every citizen from terrible soda brands. Good evening, I am Frugal McDougal, the tackly dress reporter.